Thanks, Chair. I'm going to just take my time to formally move that motion. The clerk submitted it to everyone's email, so hopefully everyone's had a chance to read it and contemplate it. So I won't bother to read it out to the record again. I'll just move it and open a discussion, and hopefully colleagues will agree.
Okay. Gregor, I think we have about around 8 minutes left. We'll have this discussion, and if it can't, then we'll have to get moved to the next meeting. But Mr. Drouin, I see your hand.
Mr. Chair, I just want to say I thank my colleague for the introduction of that motion, and on our side we will be fully supportive of the introduction of that motion and being supportive of that motion passing. Thank you.
Monsieur Parent?
Oui, écoutez, Monsieur le
Yes, so after I received this text in French, and I congratulate my colleague Alistair for providing this in French, I have no objections to it.
Seeing none, certainly it looks as though there's a majority. As your chair, I will highlight, Mr. MacGregor, I certainly appreciate the fact that we're extending. I do have some concerns that the CEOs that will ultimately be summoned to come, which I think is important in terms of accountability. I don't know if we're going to get any further information, but I take point that this is the prerogative of the committee. And I think, do we need to call it to a vote, or I think it simply will pass, or would you like a recorded vote? Mr. MacGregor, I guess that's your question. Would we like to see a recorded vote?
Sure, let's get everyone on the record. We'll have a recorded vote, please.
Madam Clerk, I'll ask you to help out.
Monsieur Drouin.
En faveur.
Mr. Lewis.
In favor.
Madame Martinez-Ferrada.
Pour.
Mr. Gahir.
In favor?
Madame Valdez. Mrs. Valdez.
In favor.
Mr. Barlow.
In support?
Monsieur Lehoux.
Pour.
Mrs. Rood.
I support it.
Mr. Courec.
I support the motion.
Monsieur Perron.
En faveur.
Mr. MacGregor.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously unanimous. Okay, colleagues, we will work with that. I will work with the clerk, and we'll go from there. I see your hand, Mr. MacGregor. Then I have Mr. Lehoux, but I want to be mindful of time here, particularly for our translators. Over to you, Mr. MacGregor.
Yeah, no, just very quickly, I just want to thank colleagues for another unanimous vote. I do appreciate it.